So, hi everyone. Welcome back to yet another interview with a very, very high achiever with us, Dr. Darshan. He has secured an amazing rank 49 in NEET PG 25. So, heartiest congratulations, Darshan. This is absolutely an amazing performance, and we're so happy to see you on the other side.
Thank you.
How, how do you feel about it, Darshan? So, has it sunk in that you've got rank
Thank you,
49
ma'am. Thank
since?
you so much, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Yes. So, I was asking, how do you feel about your rank,
No, ma'am, I'm
Darshan?
expecting below 1000, ma'am. I am super happy and super excited, ma'am.
Ah, okay. So, expecting below 1000 and it comes below
Yeah,
100.
ma'am, I am flying, ma'am. Actually,
Wonderful. Wonderful.
I checked
So, this
around 20 times my.
20 times? Okay.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
you've
I'm super
confirmed it.
excited and super happy, ma'am.
Absolutely. You deserve to be. Right. So, Darshan, let me start by asking you, as you said, you were expecting
Yes,
below
ma'am.
1000 rank. How many
Yes, ma'am.
questions
Yes,
did
ma'am.
you attempt? What is your score? And what do you think is the approximate number of correct questions?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. I am.
There's a
Yes,
little
ma'am. I
lag, Darshan.
attempted 197 questions, ma'am. I left three
Okay.
questions and I
Okay.
got 673 marks, ma'am. Around
Mm,
175 correct, ma'am. 170.
wonderful. That's great. And did you were you thinking you will get 175 correct? What were your number of correct
Uh,
questions in
there
your
is
mind?
some network issue here. Can
Yeah,
you
I
hear
can
me?
make. I can, but there is a lag actually. I can hear you. Okay. So, right, I think there's a little
I'm
lag from his.
expecting above 165, ma'am. I have
Okay.
done really well.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And Darshan has been enrolled with us in the DVTs and the CBT. So, Darshan, let me know what is your experience about the DAMS Visual Treat, which is the revision resource we have at DAMS for NEET PG. Do you think it was good for your rapid revision close to the
There is
exam?
a network issue here, ma'am. Sorry.
No problem. Okay. What do we do? Um, do you want to? I think he would have to connect again. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. I'm sure he's going to join back again. Meanwhile, if you have some queries that you want me to ask Dr. Darshan, I would be happy to ask. So you can put it in the chat box. Um, Let's see if he joins back. Else, we'll have to restart the interview when his network connection becomes better. So, some common trends that I have seen after interviewing the toppers. Number one, they've all gone aggressive in the paper. So, everybody has, marked more than 195 correct, more than 190 attempts, 195 questions have been attempted. And yes, I think uh, all of these high scoring students have secured around more than 160 or 165 correct questions. As usual, as we said, the cluster zone is primarily between 140 and 150, a little going towards 155 as well, right? So that's where you do see a lot of clustering. Also, the trends that I've seen is number one, everyone is saying that uh, okay, so he hopefully has. Yes, Darshan, is it better? Is the connectivity better?
Yeah, ma'am. It's okay now, ma'am. It's raining heavily here, so there is some
Great.
issue.
I know. It's been raining everywhere. I just hope everyone is safe. So, Darshan, let us know about your
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
strategy. The viewers are here. They want to know about your strategy. So, give a little input about number one. What do you think was the pattern of the paper this time? A lot of people were saying it was easy, but we haven't seen that rank inflation, right? So, what is your perspective?
Yes, ma'am. It was not an easy paper. It was a moderate paper, and
Right.
yeah, the topics are as expected. And as we can see now, the NEET are shifting from one-liner to fact-based to the clinical scenarios and the
Yes.
most
Yes.
twisted options. Yes, ma'am.
Right. And as you said very correctly, the options are twisted and they're really, really close.
Yes,
So,
yes,
if
ma'am.
I
They're
can put
really
it
close.
across, yes, to solve two options which are very close by, will it be correct if I say that you need keywords and you need a little depth of content? Will that be right if I put it like that?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely, definitely, 100%, ma'am.
Okay. And, since you have attempted the CBT and you were with us in DVT as well, could you tell how did you best utilize? So, anybody who is preparing for INI set now for the November exam, right? Or they're looking out for, revision close to the exam, do you think you were satisfied with the DVT? And then we'll come to your testing strategy as well.
Yes, ma'am. I will recommend DVT, of course, 100%. Yeah, it's for NEET, it's 100% sure shot. The most of them from the DVT only, ma'am. And for INICT also, it's very useful, ma'am.
Okay.
And the CBT, it's awesome, ma'am. It's actually give me the real exam experience. That I got the stimulus is real, and I got actually got palpitations before exam. So
Okay.
it gave me a
Okay.
real stimulus, ma'am. Actually
Okay. I,
enjoyed it,
I would
and I
want to
got
ask you.
700 rank, ma'am, in CBT. So
Okay,
it gave me
okay. A good
a real
insight.
confidence so that I can crack the real exam. Yes,
Right.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And often when we talk about NEET PG and then we talk about GT or mock papers like a CBT, we students will keep asking, is it simulating the real exam? Because we cannot make a difficulty level which is way out of league because NEET PG is not really asking a lot of unique things. They're asking common topics,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
yes, the topics they go into the depth. So, what would you talk about? Simulation of difficulty level in the DAMS test papers, whether it is a CBT or a GT, and the real exam.
Yes, ma'am. I can tell almost nearly 80 to 90% the level of difficulties and the image-based question and the language of the questions and the framing the options are almost similar, ma'am. I can
Okay.
tell around 80
Okay.
to 90% are stimulating the real exam feeling.
Okay. And,
The
especially when we,
topics were all.
yes,
Yes, ma'am.
please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yes. And the topics which are chosen in the CBT are almost the PBTs, ma'am. The similar topics with twisted options.
Okay.
So almost it's stimulating the real exam, ma'am.
All right. And Darshan, we always say that, you should review your mistakes whenever you give a mock paper like a CBT, GT, right? So one should keep reviewing their mistakes. So, the CBTs come with video solutions. Do you feel that it helped you review the paper better, or at least how to approach options, how to rule them out, how to identify the keywords?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely, ma'am. Actually, it worked very well for me, and I gave
Okay.
around many mock tests, ma'am. All
Okay.
mock tests I gave in the, and I took that CBT, which are helped very well, ma'am. And especially the ruling out options, why this is not correct, why this is the correct option, and identifying
Right.
the key words in the questions. And actually, in lengthy questions, we are missing the keywords, ma'am. So
Yes.
the
Right.
sir will tell this is the keyword, and you have to choose this one, and ruling out options very well explained in video explanation, ma'am. Actually,
Okay.
it worked very well, ma'am.
And Darshan, you just told me in between that you are anxious and you do get
Yeah, yeah.
very
I do
anxious
get
before the exam.
palpitations, yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
Especially the first set, I got really anxious.
Okay.
So, yes, ma'am. But still,
Okay.
I kept motive
Kept
in me.
going.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. And let me ask you this, Darshan. Close to the exam, we have a very vast syllabus, like 19 subjects. And
Yes, yes,
very often it becomes overwhelming for students on how to revise, because if you touch something, you feel something else will be left. And the major problem is that sometimes the resource is so vast that you're not able to revise it. So, can you
yes,
give
ma'am.
some tips close to the exam? How should one consolidate and revise effectively, especially when you're close to the exam?
Yes, ma'am. I recommend to use the main notes only. If their written handwritten notes is there, better to underline with two to or three colors. So close to
Okay.
the exam, just read the just highlight, just read, go through the highlighted points. And
Okay.
another best way to revise close to the exam is DVT, ma'am. It's awesome, ma'am.
Okay.
It's a game changer.
Great.
So
I'm
I
happy that
I
you
did
could.
I did around 3 to 4 revisions, ma'am. I did DVT. So which helped me.
Yes.
I can complete within 30 minutes a subject I can complete, ma'am. And
Wow.
your
That's
OBG is awesome, ma'am.
all
Many
right.
questions,
Thank
almost
you so much.
100% I can tell sure shot from the OBG, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That means a lot, Darshan. Darshan, also, I'm
Yes,
sure
ma'am.
the students would want to ask you, suppose they are studying for next year NEET PG. What would be your
Yeah,
key
ma'am.
tips or strategies that you would want to recommend to anybody who's listening and they're preparing for NEET PG next year? Since, you would be, best person to tell them at this time. So they would love to hear it from you.
So I can tell them to go through the main videos if you haven't gone through till now. And
Okay.
I recommend make your own notes with your own handwriting, so it will be easy for you. And
Yes.
do the around 3 to 4 times revision, and do solve MCQ daily. It's like drinking water regularly. I had to solve around 100 to 200 questions daily and give regular GTs, ma'am. GTs were the actually the game changers, ma'am. I done around 80 to 90 GTs. I gave around 80 to 90 GTs, ma'am.
Great.
And giving
Great.
GTs and reviewing it and rolling out options, why this is not correct. And reviewing it actually gives you the better for better confidence for the next PG, this one, GT question.
Absolutely. Right. So, somebody is asking that is live rapid revision enough? So, I'll just answer that query because they're saying main videos, it becomes difficult with internship. See, I do understand that internship, there is, less time. But I would
Yes,
say
ma'am.
at least once you should go through your main videos, right? Maybe you can pick up back to basics and, choose according to your internship schedule. So, in the lighter postings, try and cover bigger subjects and at least do them once from the back to basics. If you have done them once, then yes, you can use two things on the app which are really, really effective. So, one is Cortex AI Golden Points. So, you don't have to go through the videos again, they'll just give you the golden points there and you can go through them. The second is Live Rapid Revision, which is a concise version given by the faculty themselves, right? So, it's nothing new or different. It is resource of the main video itself, but it has been concised by the faculty. So at least once go through the videos because you have a lot of time for next year NEET PG. So don't compromise. Don't go very superficial right from the beginning. Darshan, what would be your take on that query that someone has asked in the chat?
Yes, ma'am. They have around a year to go, ma'am. So they have to go through the main videos and they have to
Yes.
read in depth, ma'am. So the
Yes.
final word is they have to get the concept clear, ma'am, in your mind, so
Agreed.
that
Agreed.
if there's any difficult question, if they twist the options, also you can answer it very well, ma'am. So
Yes.
be best in the concepts, ma'am. That's my
See, See, he's absolutely right. The thing is, when the options are very close, you will be able to rule it them out if they're superficial. But if they go into the
yes, yes,
finer
ma'am.
details, then you will not be able to solve between two, and then you land up doing even, moderate questions wrong. Right? So we have to
So wrong. Yes,
ensure
ma'am.
that. Yes. So we have to ensure that all easy questions we are doing right because everyone else is also going to do it right. Maximum of moderate difficulty
Yes,
levels also we have to try and do it right. And if something is out of the box, it is out of the
yes,
box
ma'am.
for everyone, right? So, okay,
Everyone,
Darshan,
ma'am. Yes,
also
ma'am.
I would also want to ask you, and when you were appearing for this paper, A lot of students said that it was also on the lengthier side. Do you feel it was on the lengthier side? Did you have any time constraints?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, while I was giving GTs, around 10 to 15 minutes will be left in each sessions, ma'am. But in final exam, around just 5 to 6 minutes, that's it, ma'am. Actually, it
Okay,
was a bit lengthier paper, ma'am.
right.
So
Because of
when
the
they give
clinical
case scenarios,
vignette,
ma'am, it will become lengthy only. So yeah, yeah, yeah,
right?
ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
And also, some students have been talking about mark for review. So, Darshan, how many questions did you keep for mark for review?
Ma'am, zero, ma'am. I
Zero.
didn't keep any question. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Great, great. And do you usually follow your first instinct when you're confused between two options, or
Yeah,
is there any
yeah.
other way that you?
No, ma'am. Actually, I have done a test for this one, ma'am. Actually, I gave
Yes,
one GT for one day. I test my instinct and mark one answer. I didn't change for ma'am. And after
that's
2 days, I gave another GT. I changed the answer. So I got to know my instinct works very well. So I
great.
didn't change, ma'am. I will go with my instincts.
I
So
think that's
most
a
of
very, very, very good method. If you are confused
yes,
whether,
yes,
and this is something that you try closer to the exam when you've covered up ground, you can't try this right in
yes,
the
yes, ma'am.
beginning. Yes. So
No,
once you
ma'am,
have
no,
covered
ma'am.
up your subjects, he's absolutely right. If you don't know which method works for you, and that's also what Dr. Sumer says, you give two GTs with different methodology. In one, you trust your gut instincts and go with the first thing that you feel out of the two is more correct. And in the second paper, maybe you go in the thinking overboard style where you think a lot between options and then mark, and then you will know which category suits you more, and then practice more tests on the same mode. Then you will get into the habit of not changing answers, because I think changing answers also leads to a lot of overthinking, and you convert your right ones into
Yes,
wrong
ma'am.
ones.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely.
Okay, Darshan, also, because a lot of students might face similar issues like you, right? Like anxiety issues. How did you tackle that? What would you suggest for that?
Yes, ma'am. Just to stimulate the while you are giving GTs, stimulate the real exam, like sitting on a table, or if you have any computers or laptop, better to give it than the tab. Or if you
Okay,
have, and the best method is CBT, ma'am. It works very well, ma'am. Another
right.
method. So
Yes.
I will take just an water bottle and
Hmm.
I'll just give the GT, ma'am. That's it for NEET. So anyhow, they won't give pen and paper. So for
Right.
INA-CET, I took one pen and paper. Just I
Okay.
practiced many GTs, ma'am, so that my
Anxiety is
anxiety
settled.
settled, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. And what branch do you want to pursue, Darshan?
Ma'am, radiology or medicine? I am confused between
Okay,
these
you
two, ma'am.
can take your time and decide. It is something that is going to stay with you for life. Also, I think some of the listeners would want to know, are you going to appear for November INICT?
No, ma'am.
No, you've had enough, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great, great. So, wish you good luck, Darshan, and I'm sure that you're going to excel in whichever branch you will pursue. Also, thank you for making DAMS a part of your journey. It's been a pleasure to know you and your
Thank you, ma'am.
strategy, and
Thank you
I'm
so much.
sure, yes, and something motivating you want to say to students who are listening to you right now. Darshan, anything
Yes, ma'am.
motivating that
As
you want to?
always, Sumit sir saying, yes, ma'am.
Yes,
As
yes,
Sumit sir always saying, keep the fire in the belly, have patience, and
yes.
have dedication, have confidence, and God is with you. Give your 100% whatever you do, and
That's
success
true.
will behind you.
I think this is a very important message. Please understand that do not give any half-hearted, efforts. If you really want your
Yes, yes,
results to be also on the brighter side, we cannot be half-hearted, right? So when you are preparing,
yes, yes,
and when you have like 8 9 months to prepare, 8 months is a plenty of time to prepare for the exam. Please don't do half-hearted attempts. Go all out, try and give your best. Yes, but if you have health issues, some days may not be as good as other. So be kind to yourself on those days. But on other days, try and go all out. Try and give your 100%. And I'm sure sooner or later, you will definitely reach where you want to reach, right? So,
Yes, ma'am.
congratulations once again, Darshan. And
Thank you so much.
students in the chat are also wishing you good luck for your future endeavors. That is so kind of them, right? So, good luck to you. And it's been a pleasure knowing you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Bacha. All the best.